Alright, Baron Nick here. Remember this old Mortal Kombat tower? Where you would pick your fighter and go up the tower until you fought the boss in the end? Well, that's what we're doing here today. Here's my tower. My boss is Prosh. Underneath him I got Sen Triplets, then Ural, Kalia of the Vast, Nicobolus the Ravager, Prime Speaker Vanifar, Una, Queen of the Fae, Vati Il Dal, it's my poison deck, Kemba, Ka Regent, Zada, Hedron Grinder, that Walking Grave. At the bottom, round 1, I got Thantis the Warweaver. So here we go, Sir Robert. Put your quarter in. And let's get started. Here's my hand. I got the Mana Rock, the Hunted Troll, one of each lands I need, the Intervention, and the thing that says something that's bigger but can't attack me. Sir Robert's hand, a lot of glare, it was just no land. He says, screw that, I don't want it. So he's going to shuffle that back in and draw 7, discard 1 to the bottom of his deck. So, Warweaver here, I actually made this deck for a buddy, and I liked it so much, I recreated it for myself. And this Glissa the Traitor, let's see what this hand's got. Immortal Sun, some fancy lands, looks like Executioner's Capsule. I don't know what those 2 first cards are, can't really tell. I think the first one's one of those choice cards, like do this or do that, like a charm. And so he pitched something, I don't know what. I kick it off. Here's a forest and pass turn. Sir Robert checking out his hand, thinking about his options. And looks like it's a dual land, black, green. Okay. Yeah, of course, there's 2 colors. On my turn, I drop a land and quick pass. It looks like back to him. He's got a fetch land, and he's gonna crack it. So. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, back to me. Okay, I dropped my Mana Rock. I'm fully mana fixed now. I got a 2 of whatever color I need. I can dig it. I'm 2 mana away from getting my spider out. And Robert here doesn't have a land drop, so that's pretty strong for me. Looks like a Wayfarer's Bauble. Oh, and he did have a land for the turn. Duh, we saw that in his hand. Okay. And back to me. Second mountain. Green, something. Oh, it's a green. And 2 colorless. Hunted Troll. That puts 4/1/1 flying fairy tokens into play under his control, and it's a 6/4 that I can regenerate for 1 green. So, pretty strong. Warweaver kind of drops these beast bombs and then tells you to attack him, and he's got answers. So let's see how this goes. Tappy tappy, Sir Robert sacking the bauble, and do some searching and pass and turn after that. Double checking Glissa, a little worried about what she might be able to do. Drop myself a 3rd mountain. I'm tapping that obelisk for a black and getting on No Mercy. I can dig it. Those fairies aren't doing anything anymore. And I'm coming in for 6. He loses a fairy. Wise choice. That troll could do some serious damage. Yeah, as much as you want to, hold those fairies back or do something else with them. If I get Thantis out, you have to attack them. They can't block. That's the whole plan here. So. I mean, they're always good as sack outlets, so it's risky sometimes what you do. And there he gets it. Marauder says everybody sacks a creature, he loses a fairy, and I lose my big smashy man. That's okay though, he's still not coming at me, also loses creatures to No Mercy. And now he has to attack with everything. Thantis is on the board. And back to Sir Robert here, what we got going on. Oh man, Glissa's cheap too. 2 black and a green. First strike, death touch. You don't see that combination often. I don't know what that was. Oh, he turned my spider into a beast, into a 3/3 monster. All right, and it's a destroy effect, so it's not just an enchantment I can get rid of. His ability is not continuing. It's just a beast, and I got a chain counter on Thantis there. I'm still sitting pretty at 40 life. I can't really make his life out with these dice. Next round we have, I'll have him change his dice so we can see it on the video here. And I buffed up my guy to a 5, or a 6, a 5 I guess, and I'm coming for the smash. So I'm getting some damage in. Here. And I guess you can kind of see those dice. He's down to 35. That's fine. And I guess I passed turn after that. Yep. What's he got? Oh, Glissa has hit the field. Oh, I see a Lingify in my hand, though. What a good card that is. Some people don't know about it. And boom, you're a tree now. Nah, he's trying to throw it to the graveyard or command zone. Doesn't go nowhere. Just sits there being a tree. And Hunted Dragon. Okay. I think it's a 6/6 flyer. Puts 3 2/2 first strike knights in the Planner's field. And coming for 5. I actually forgot or didn't read the card. The dragon has haste. I could have came and smashed the dragon also. But my bad. I messed up. It happens. And Plague Boiler hits the field. Alright. A little worried about that. That's okay. Glissa's going to trigger. He's going to get all his artifacts back. Or no, Glissa won't trigger. She's got no abilities. Okay. Alright. What's going to happen on my board? Going to lose everything. Okay. Dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous. Let's see. Alright. Coming in with the dragon. Blocking with a fairy. Why didn't I attack the 5/5? Oh, because it's green, and he could have blocked with Glissa, and she would have went back to command zone. Then he could have ran recaster. So I'd rather not do that now. I'd rather him blow her up with Plague Boiler. Let him do the work. And I don't know what that land is. I think it's land. I don't know. It's a Scrap Troller, I think. So whenever an artifact dies, he can get an artifact of lesser casting cost back to his hand. And I think it was the tutor or something he just did. Okay. Alright. Let's see how it goes. I guess it's my turn. I'm figuring out my life. Another 6 in the air, I think that is. Strong. And that was the last fairy out of the sky. Man. That whole flesh bag thing really took the wind out of my sails because I would have that 6/4 in the field. I mean, I couldn't attack now because the tree's there, but oh well. And what we got on Sir Robert's side? Untappy. Plague Boiler hits 3, and Divine Intervention, I think that's called, or some kind of intervention, and gives all my stuff Shroud or Hexproof and indestructible for the turn. So only his board's getting wiped by the Plague Boiler. So that worked out pretty well for me. What a card to have in that situation. But he can afford Glissa, no problem. For now. The Scrap Troller is getting him out. All this loot, I guess. Maybe he's deciding what loot to get. Because, yeah, I don't think you get all that. Because it's got to be less than what died. So, I think he's just going to get the Soul Ring out of this. Yeah. And it goes to his hand. There it is. Okay. And that was Old upkeep. So he drew and he recast the Soul Ring. 2 mana plus what? Plus a green or a black? Another one? What are we gonna see? Oh, it's Glissa. Okay. Brutal. Alright. And now we got Warbeck Glissa. What do we got in my hand? 2 fogs and that earthworm thing. Alright, this artifact draws him a card when it enters play. I think when it leaves play too. That's just that that's that crazy crown I just drew. It says you can pay 2 mana to give it to another opponent or another player, and anyone can do that. And then whenever anyone attacks that player, creatures attacking them get +2/+0, and you cannot return it back to the owner. So it's got nowhere to go in a 1-on-1 match. So all my creatures are +2 power. He blocked, I guess, and oh, that was the fog. That's a one-way fog. So I control a creature power 4 or greater, so I only fogged his end. My guys still did damage, which is pretty scary when you think about that. So it's a pretty strong fog. And the Worm Coil engine. Wow, what a monster. 6/6 Death Touch lifelink. When it dies, you get 2 3/3s. One with Death Touch, one with lifelink. So, not excited to see that thing. But I'm coming in for the smash. Doing my damage. Let's see, he's down to 16. You know, I could have attacked with the token too here. Although I think he could block, because it could be green or artifact, so he's an artifact. But I would split that Worm Coil into 2. But I'm a little worried about getting off the field right now because I don't want him to get it back, you know, through some shenanigans. I'd rather just have it there. Let it die no mercy, maybe. I don't know. Alright, Immortal Sun and Medicine Bag. Man, Medicine Bag is so good in that deck. I think you discard a card to regenerate target artifact. Or creature, maybe. Either or. Alright, I play a Dream Stealer. He's up here on the screen now. 1/2. Whenever he hits you, discard many cards. I come in for another 8 smash. Drops him down to 8 life. And this is gonna be it. I think he takes his turn. Realizes there's no way out. Untapping, and it's time. Finish him. Let's do this. I think that's it. He's just double checking. And then here comes the big scoop. Boom. Game over. Round 1. Baron Nick. Okay, let's skip right ahead into game number 2. Alright, round number 2. Fight. This is Glissa's second round versus Thantis. Second quarter in the machine. That's the whole point of the tower, folks, to see how many quarters it takes to beat the game. We know Prosh is on top, and we are on our first challenger. Here's our hands. Got our Phyrexian Scriptures, Hellkite, some other junk. We'll figure it out. We'll see how it goes. Alright, turn 1 he leads off with Golgari Guildgate. Giving him black or green. Should come play tapped. I play Mountain Pass back to him. He drops an Expedition map and a Barbed Sextant. That'll let him get a filter 1 mana and draw a card. Let's see here. I think it's back to him right now. And he's sacking the map to get his land. I drop a forest, waiting for him to finish his tutor before I pass turn here. Okay. Man, Thantis did some work last round, huh? Okay. Checking out his Sextant. I think actually he's going to sack it into my turn, maybe? I don't know. I guess he's keeping him around. He's trying to figure out his life. Alright, we got a Demonic Tutor on his side. Man, an early tutor. What could he be getting? He passed draft the tutor. Drop my land, swamp. I'm mostly mana fixed. I got what I need. I don't really need 2 double symbols or anything but black for the most part. Maybe a red here and there. End of my turn, he's popping a Sextant just to get the extra draw on his upkeep. I guess he's shuffling. I don't know what requires a shuffle, unless he's still shuffling from the tutor, maybe. Alright, draws on his upkeep, draws on his draw step. He's just black and green, so he's fine now. Drops an Exotic Orchard. I give him both colors he needs, black and green. And if he ever needs it, he can get red out of that too now. Kind of showing my hand here. I've got the Terrifying Presence, No Mercy, Darkness, and a bunch of land. He drops a Jorah's Familiar, making his artifacts cost 1 less. It's a 2/2 flyer. And on my turn, I drop No Mercy. Alright, that should keep whatever he throws at me at bay. What a good card. I know it's been up and down in value over the years, and I mean mostly up. I don't know where it's at now, but you can never have enough of them. EDH, it's such a strong card. You know? Alright, he drops a Guild Globe. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and it can, for 2 mana, it can filter out any 2 mana. And he drops an Ichor Wellspring. He draws him a card when he enters play, and when it leaves play. So, very strong card. Especially if you're running a deck like that, we get board wipes and whatnot. Oh, and a Cranial Plating. What a monster. And passing to me. He's got nothing to equip it to, which is good for me. And Thantis the Warweaver. There he is, my boss man. 5/5, Vigilance, Reach. Whenever something attacks me, it gets bigger, and it gets... it could... And what? And everything has attack every turn. He drops the Inventor's Fair. So he'll be getting life each turn. He'll have plenty of artifacts in play. I think he forgets to gain that life very often, actually, during the course of his combat. Oh, and he drops a Merciless Executioner, taking out my commander, throwing a chain counter on him, and he sacked the Executioner to himself. Wow, that was strong. I gotta pay tax already on my commander. That's not cool. And a Dragonlair Spider, 5/6 reach. Whenever my opponent plays a spell, I get a 1/1 green insect. That's cool. That's a nice comeback since I had to sack my commander. And it'll give me bodies. That way, in case he drops any more of those Executioner style cards, or, you know, Diabolic Edict style cards, I'll have plenty of little dweebs to sack. And on his side, we got Phyrexian Scriptures. Oh, that's brutal. It's going to kill all non-artifact creatures in a turn. For now, it's making his Joy's Familiar a little bigger. And then 3 turns down, it's exile all cards from, I don't know, graveyards, opponent's graveyards. You can read it. It popped up. So, alright. A little scary. I know I'm going to lose everything. I smack him for 5 with that Dragonlord Spider. Dropped him to 35 life, which is pretty good news for me. Turn 2 comes, and the board gets wiped. My board, that is. Man, that's rough. Alright. I mean, I still got my No Mercy there, so I'm holding him back. He's not going to hit me with that little bird. He's not going to risk losing him. That one less mana thing can really come in handy. We gained his life that time, and dropped a Steel Hellkite. Oh man, that's not what I want to see. Come on. Alright, here's my answer. It's Thantis. He's got the reach, and he's a 5/5, so you can block him and kill him. And he'll be a 6/6 after the 3rd attack. So, it's an answer for now. It's an answer for now. And he's dropping Glissa, his boss lady. First strike, death, touch 3/3. Whenever a creature dies, you get an artifact back. And he Beast Within my commander, turn him to a 3/3 monster. Man, what is with that card? It's, you know, I know it's not like too strong or anything. You still got a 3/3 monster. Drop a Whisper Silk Cloak, but man, it's annoying. Oh, and I throw Vow of Wildness on his Steel Hellkite, so it gets bigger and it can't attack me or my Planeswalkers. Those vows are pretty cool because you could use them on your opponent's creatures, especially multiplayer, to help, you know, board politics in your favor. And you can use them on your own creature if you needed to, just for extra buff. Especially with a commander like Thantis. He's already at 5. I mean, you can get him to 10 and 11 real fast to get 2 swings in. Or even 3 as a 7 something. 7+. Alright, big swing from Sir Robert. Oh no, he was paying the improvised cost for Herald of Anguish. 5/5 flyer. At the end of his turn, each opponent discards a card. And he could pay 2 and sack an artifact to get something minus. I think -2/-2. And Expedition Map. Okay, that's back. Whew, man, the ramp and acceleration in that deck is just crazy. Scary stuff. Alright, I get to go. His board is pretty intimidating. And all I got is that Beast, which is 3/3 unblockable hexproof. And I can drop Thantis, and that's great. Just wish I had the mana to change over that cloak. But I come in with the Beast, smack him down for 3. Bring him to 34. Not bad, not bad. Okay, back to Sir Robert. Untapping. Organize his mana a little bit. And, I mean, yeah, that cranial plating, man, that's something. I mean, you could put that in the bird. Oh, no. I mean, you can do it to kill my Thantis, but he's not getting by the Thantis. What do you think? Would you do that? Would you throw the plating on the bird? Or, I mean, hey, maybe he's doing something else we're about to see. I don't know. It seems like this deck always has an answer. And that's what he's doing. He's sacking 3 artifacts to destroy my Thantis again. Man, that's brutal. One of them was an Icarus Spring, so we have to draw a card off of that. This deck just non-stop with its nonsense. Wow. Alright, alright. Come on, Sir Robert. What are we going to do here? He's got me up against the ropes this whole match, but I managed to hold my own. Oh man, a Metal Worker. Oh, that thing does work. I mean, my No Mercy is still getting in trouble, or else that demon would be smashing my face off. So I'm gonna hang on to that as low as possible. Now I have a choice. I'm not running a Void Fate in here or anything. But I'm glad it's still there for now. And Rurik Thar, the Unbowed. Woo! 6/6 Vigilance Reach. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, he takes 6. And he's got to attack every turn. So I throw the Whisper Silk Cloak on him. He's hexproof, or Shroud. I think it's full Shroud. and unblockable. So that's going to come in handy. The unblockable is getting right by Glissa, and I'm turning off all the nonsense. Well, not really turning off, but punishing you 6 damage for all your nonsense. And he's healing his 1. First time I remembered since he's had that land out. Going up to 36. Alright. Whew. What a match. It's been back and forth non-stop. Showing 2, getting 4 Carlos mana out of Metalworker. And what's it for? Oh, Steel Hellkite again. Man, this guy doesn't stop. Because he got him back from the Glissa ability. Oh. Okay. Even then, I can hang in there. Ugin. Oh, jeez. It's a good thing my Rurik Thar is untargetable. And the thing on him does not have a color, so it's also not a target for Ugin. Or else I'd be in some trouble. But he does get rid of my No Mercy with it. And I'm coming in for Rurik Thar, hitting you for the full damage. Eat that. Maybe I should have attacked Ugin, actually, for that damage. Oh well. Draw my card, drop Caltrops, which I forgot to take 6 damage from. Sorry about that. And then I come in at Ugin with Rurik Thar, smashing him off the battlefield. Now leave your life alone. I'm going for Ugin. Alright, yeah, there he is. Alright, he's gone. And I needed him gone. I couldn't have him get back up there. Alright, Robbie's upkeep, he gains the life. And continues on his turn. Whew. Okay, I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there, and I'm giving him a rough first round here. So checking out my stuff. I got my 3/3 beast. I got my Rurik Thar, and I am worried about that demon. You know, but what is this? Oh, he's pumping him up. He's got the cranial plating on the Hellkite. He's pumping out 4 more Carlos mana. What's going on here? Revel and Riches. 5 mana. What a good card. And he takes 6 damage for that right there. Man, Rurik Thar is so good. Okay. Still mana coming out of him. Scrap Troller. Whenever an artifact goes to the graveyard, he can get one of lesser cost. And he comes in with the Hellkite for a lot. And I fog here. Terrifying Presence. Which I should have taken 6 damage from again, so I should be down 12 already from Rurik Thar. But I missed it. We both missed it. Okay, on to my turn. To this Verichild lady, which it's a good card. Betrayer of Keldor. And I come in for Rurik Thar damage. So he's down to 19 now. Whew, okay. Rough battle. Rough battle both ways. You know, he's got a scary board. Oh, I'm taking my damage now from casting Terrifying Presence. I still missed the other one, so I should be down another 6 from where I'm at. But for now, I'm at 34. And Revel and Riches, man. Oh, I haven't used that card yet, but I've got ideas. I've got a lot of plans. I want to put it somewhere. Oh, he's tapping at Metalwork for 4 Carlos mana again. Oblivion Stone. Wow. And he takes 6 damage for that. Rurik Thar, thank you very much for bringing Sir Robert down to 13 hit points. So much work. Doing so much work. And protected by that cloak. Alright, Sir Robert coming in with Steel Hellkite. I throw Rurik Thar in front of him. Thank you, Mr. Reach, Rurik Thar. So that's going to take the Hellkite right out of the sky. But Glissa... Glissa's ability activates. I don't know what he's getting, unless we missed it here. But, yeah, I guess he forgot to use his Glissa ability. Okay, well, sometimes that happens. And he gets the counter on Revel and Riches for Rurik Thar in the graveyard. And, let's see here. Tappy Tappy. What's going to happen? What am I going to see? What nonsense. Oh, reorganizing, retapping. Oh, popping the O-Stone. Explosion, board wipe, both sides. Ouch. Okay. Woo! Let's just start this game right over, why don't we? Wow. Wow. Ah, that's rough. Especially rough because the Glissa triggers are on the stack here, and they're resolving. So this is what he's getting back from his graveyard. Metalworker. What else? Hellkite. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. And now I'm just top decking. I got no cards in hand. So boom, there's a Slumbering Dragon. That's what I drew. What am I gonna do? 3/3 flyer. Can't attack unless there's 5 more +1/+1 counters on it. And then for every creature that attacks me, it gets a counter. So, you know what? Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work out for me. And he poops Metalworker back into play. Scaring me trying to tap that thing already. I know he's got, what, 3 cards in hand, probably all artifacts. He's got the mana though. Diabolic Tutor. Oh wow. So I'm top decking and he's just searching his library for whatever it is he needs most to seal this deal. So not in a good position right here. Not in a good position. I'm just taking my time, waiting for him to finish his tutor before I pass turn. I don't want to show him what I got. I'm hanging out right in my first main phase. And as soon as he figures out what card he wants, I pass turn to him. And reorganizing the mana a little bit, straighten things out. What do we got? What's going to happen next? It's a lot of mana. That is a lot of mana. Especially with that Metalworker. Oh, and he's tapping. 6 colorless mana just from that. Okay. Oh man, Wormcoil Engine. 6/6 Death Touch Lifelink. When it dies, it splits into 2. 1/3/3 Lifelink and a 1/3/3 Death Touch. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. And Glissa's back in play. Oh man. And Ring of Zarthid. Every turn it gets bigger if it's black. And he can regenerate equipped creature. And he puts it right on the Glissa. Ooh, I got a Mana Rock, Manalith, taps that 1 mana of any color. A better version of that came out recently in War of Spark, the Geode. Great card. It's basically that, but you get the Scry one. And Sir Robert Healing one, bring him up to 14. Me at 34, I should be at 28, but I still don't take that 6 damage from that first card I cast at Rurik Thar in play. And, ooh, what a battle. So, I'm on top of life, but he's on top of board presence. Showing 2. One of them was a Steel Hellkite, probably we're going to see. Yep, there he is again. Can't get rid of this guy. And he comes in, hitting me for 6 and healing 6. So these life totals are getting a lot closer now. 20 to 28. Should be 22. And, oh, I see Glacial Crevices in my hand. That's a great card, by the way. For red, you can sack a snow-covered mountain to fog. 3 mana enchantment. What a great card. People should use that, you know. And fogs are important in this deck. Sir Robert remembered to heal his 1 from his Inventor's Fair. Bring him to 21 now. And I only have 1 snow-covered mountain here. It's something I should probably work on, replacing my mountains with snow-covered in this deck. But I haven't had time to give this deck the love it deserves. As you can see, I'm playing sleeveless. Like it's not really an important deck to me. Okay, he's tapping, getting 2 colorless out of Metalworker. I don't know what he's doing with it. He must, but I sacked my Snow-Covered Mountain and Fog. Oh, I think he used that mana to pump the Hellkite. And on my turn, I Vow of Malice the Hellkite. So it's bigger, but it can't attack me or planeswalkers I control. I'm just squeaking by with these answers, man. I am, you know, I'm top decking exactly what I need to just make it happen. I can't stop this, though. Another big swing for 6. 6 up for him, 6 down for me. Wormcoil doing work. And now I draw this card, Croson Cliffs or whatever it is, or Waterfall. I forget what it does. I think it's another fog, some kind of fog. As long as it's in play. Oh, I remember now. During my upkeep, I gotta tap a creature. And as long as I do, I prevent all damage to me. Pass to turn to him. He heals 1 off his Inventor's Fair, going back up to 28. And tapping a mana, showing 4, Carlos. Medicine Bag. Pay 1, choosing this cut a card, regenerate a creature. Wow. This is not looking good for me now. Okay. So, Glissa's getting bigger during the upkeep, thanks to that ring. And what a strong card, by the way. You know, the Death Touch, First Strike'ness. So my dragon gets bigger when he declares his attackers. And also in his declare attacker step, he takes out the dragon, so there's nothing to block during my declare blocker step, so I take the full 10, and 4 of that is commander. And he goes up another 6 here, thanks to that worm coil doing work. Yikes. Okay, what can I do to stop this nonsense? Ooh, I draw and cast a Grave Pact. It might be just a little too late. It's close. I mean, let's count up what he's got on the board. It's 6 from the Worm Coil, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with Glissa, and then the Metalworker has 1. He's tapping for mana. That's 4. So that means he doesn't have lethal now, because the Metalworker's tapped. Oh, he's reconsidering now. He's counting up that it's 12. He sees it, and it's finish him. Here he comes. Big swing. Ends me directly at 0. Well played, Sir Robert. Glissa advances to the next opponent. Be sure to tune in next time on episode 2 to watch Glissa vs. Skullbriar the Walking Grave. Remember to like and subscribe. I've also launched my Patreon. Check me out there and support me if you can. Everything helps. This is Baron Nick, and I'm done here.